All right, what's going on, guys? Casey here, getting ready for another episode of Out of the Park Baseball 18. We are continuing on with the Blue Jays series here, and we're about to take on the St. Louis Cardinals, who are a National League team. And we can take a quick look at the scouting report here. We see that they're playing 421 ball this year, so they got an 8-win and 11-loss record. They're not doing particularly well, but they're not absolutely terrible. They have a relatively high ERA, and they give up a decent amount of runs. The pitching matchups projected anyway, going to be J.A. Happ versus C. Martinez. Carlos Martinez, he's 25-year-old, decent-looking pitcher here. Looks better than Happ, I think. Yeah, definitely. And then we have Mike Bolsinger going up against Adam Wainwright, who I think is their ace. He's 35 years old. And we got Marcus Stroman going up against Mike Leake. I don't know too much about the St. Louis Cardinals. There's a lot of players on their team I don't recognize. However, Brett Cecil is one player that used to be on the Blue Jays and did pretty well for us for a little while. He started to sort of slide towards the end of his time with us, so I guess they offed him. But yeah, we might get a little taste of Brett Cecil, which will be kind of cool. So let's go ahead and jump into the first game of the series. We got a 3-game series here. And as I mentioned, they are a National League team. And since we are traveling to their stadium to play there, that means we have to follow National League rules. So our pitchers are going to be batting, and that's going to be funny. So we'll go ahead and set up the lineup here. Try to figure out that's the St. Louis lineup. We're going to try to figure out how we want to do this. So as usual, I mean, I like to look at the on-base percentage and put the person who has, at least the top 2 or 3 on leadoff. And Tulo has been doing pretty well for that, although he has been leading in RBIs. Josh Donaldson is the only one who's doing better with on base, though, and I mean, even though Tulo's leading in RBIs, it doesn't mean that Donaldson should. I think Donaldson is still going to be a better person to rely on in terms of knocking in RBIs here. I think Tulo's just been getting a little lucky. We're going to put Justin Smoke at number 2, and everything else looks pretty okay. Looks like we have Ezequiel Carrera coming in here. Has had a few games with us here, but we've sort of been using other outfielders. But Carrera's coming back. And, of course, the 9th place spot's going to go to our pitcher in this game. So let's go ahead and start the game. One thing I did actually notice here, so hopefully this doesn't mess up my recording too much. No, I think it'll be okay, is I think I might have turned the sound down just a little too much. So we're going to bump it up to about 55, I'd say, because I was listening to one of the older videos here, and you could barely hear the umps go like "Strike" and shit like that, and I kind of want to hear a little bit more of that. And another thing I'm going to try to do is give us a little bit more chance to watch the Blue Jays bat, if the situations arise anyway, because I noticed that we haven't really been doing a lot of that, and it'd be good to get a little bit of action from the other side as well. But that said, we're going to start off with half inning here. We don't put up any runs in the first, neither do they. We do get a run in the second, which is pretty cool. Continue on here. Not too much action in this game. We do have a 1-run lead. J.A. Happ is doing pretty good. It looks like we have Aaron Loop at the plate here, so I think something happened to Happ, which is pretty annoying. Let's see if Aaron Loop does anything. Pops it up here to fairly deep center field. Fairly well hit there for Aaron Loop, considering he's a pitcher, but he's going to go ahead and fly out. We'll just finish this inning now. So yeah, we have Loop in. Let's take a look and see what happened to Happ. He did get injured again. Oops, clicked on Liriano. So, excuse me, sore shoulder. Awesome. Thank you, Hap. I appreciate that. Well, Aaron Loop is already tired here. How many pitches does he have? 31 pitches. Damn, I think I might have missed something there. But he's actually done pretty well. So let's see. We got a left, right, right. So we'll look for a right-hander to throw in. And you know what? We got a 1-0 lead. We're going to put in Joe Biagini. He's been one of our better relievers here. In fact, it looks to be like he's been our best reliever. So we'll put him in here. Hopefully make it out. We do make it out. Okay. And now I'm just going to start doing runners in scoring position here as we got a pretty close game. Donaldson makes it up to second, so we'll see if Devin Travis can run him home. But no, does not happen. And then Steve Pierce. Strike 3. No runs there for us. Okay. Biagini's got 12 pitches. We're only in the 6th. I'm going to give him runners in scoring position Okay, looks like he made it out. And hey, look at that. It's Brett Cecil coming in. So let's see how we do against Brett Cecil in this inning. I'm not always going to do this, but Brett Cecil did very well for us for a little while. So does get the pop up there. He actually even makes the catch on that one. Salta Lamacchia is going to... Oh, wow. Almost gets a single there, but the center fielder dives for it and hauls it in. And, okay, you know what, actually? Biagini's coming out. So this is kind of the interesting thing about playing in the National League, is you can do extra strategic plays. Like in this case, we're going to actually substitute Biagini for someone else. Someone who's good. However, they're only going to be able to come in for this at-bat. Oh, Kendrys Morales, of course. It's kind of a bad time to use him, though. We might be able to use him later. Who else is that? Carrera's out as well? What happened to him? Sore elbow? Jeez. Who else can we put in, then? Is Coughlin done well? Not really. 286, it's not terrible. And Smoke is already in the lineup. He's having a cold spell right now. And I don't think we're going to use Lopez. So you know what? We'll go ahead and bring out Coughlin. We got 3 second basemen anyway. I think Coughlin is better than Barney. Yeah, we'll use Coughlin. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's... I almost put him into pitch. We're going to put him in down here. Yeah, we're going to do that. And see if he can get anything done. Okay, thanks so much for that. So, all of that work was for nothing. Right, left, right. So we'll bring out Will Browning now. As we enter the bottom of the 7th. And we should be able... We're just going to go runners in scoring position here. So the first player makes it on second base. Do get a strikeout, though, for Browning. Matt Carpenter. He's hitting 258. Hit 5 home runs already. That's not terrible. But we do strike him out. Good job, Will Browning. And lastly, Yadier Molina. Not doing too great, so I think we can just pitch at him as well. And he lines it out to right field. It's going to go off the wall. It's going to score a run. That's going to be a double. And Will Browning gives up the lead here. It's a tie game now in the bottom of the 7th. And we're going to let Will Browning finish this off. Oh my god, another liner to left field this time. Off the wall, it's going to score another run. Jeez, first one goes right, second one goes left. And now we're losing the game. And at this point, it's all up to Will Browning to just finish this up. He's got to lay in the bed that he's made. And he does get out of the inning. So that's a little bit frustrating. We are actually losing now, deep into the game. So let's go ahead and do runners in scoring position, see if anything happens here. No, unfortunately not. And it's time for another pitcher to come out here. So right. We're going to throw out another right-hander. We actually don't have another right-hander besides Osuna, so we're going to let J.P. Howell come in. And hopefully he'll do all right here. He does. Okay. So we're in the top of the 9th. The Cardinals bring out their closer. We have Bautista leading off here. He strikes out. Devin Travis is batting over 300. He is going to pop it up to left field, but that looks like it's going to be an out. Diving catch. Oh, he drops it. That's an error. Okay. So we'll take that. Now we have Steve Pearce, who... So, you know what? We're going to bring in... Now that we have a runner on, we're going to bring in Kendrys Morales here for Steve Pearce. As he has a chance to make something good happen here. He's batting really well this year. Only 1 home run. 1 here would be huge. Instead, he lines it to second base. Luckily, it wasn't a double play. And do we have any options for Carrera here? I don't think that we do. I mean, we can bring out Darwin Barney, but that's not really going to do much. So I guess we will allow Carrera to swing at this. And it's a grounder to short. And that game's over. Unfortunately, we lose the first one to the Cardinals 2-1. They did just enough to sneak past the Jays 2-1 at Busch Stadium. St. Louis pitcher Carlos Martinez earned Player of the Game honors. He went 6 innings with only 1 earned run. J-Hap came out in the 2nd inning. Wow. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, he's day-to-day now. Okay, let's go on to the second game then. This time we're actually facing Adam Wainwright, who's a very good pitcher. Let's play ball. What do we got here? So we're going to keep Troy and Donaldson, Bautista. Donaldson's going to hit cleanup. Smoke's going to come up and hit second. And there we go. All right. So we do have to be a little bit careful with simming quickly through half-inning stretches because there's going to be moments when our pitcher is batting and we might want to pull him out. However, we're hoping that he can go deep here as usual. So let's go ahead and kick things off here. The Jays need to bounce back after losing the first game. Not happening yet. Bolsinger is at 25 pitches. He's making it through, though. He's doing well. Now he's at 39, so he can definitely take the 4th inning. Still no runs. In the 5th, we get 2 runs. Very nice. And he's starting to get a little tired. I think we can give him the 4th inning, or the 5th inning, but we'll do runners in scoring position, and he does get through. Now, it's likely that Bolsinger will not come up here, but I guess we'll do runners in scoring position just to make sure. And no. Okay, and once again, we're going to keep going runners in scoring position for Bolsinger here until we see that he's tired. Okay, 1 out. Runner on second. And we are going through the heart of their order now. So let's see what kind of options we have for pitching. We don't have a lot of options. Shit. In this case, then, we really want to see if we can get a 6th inning out of Bolsinger. He hasn't given up any runs, so I suppose we can rely on him here. Let's pitch. That's skied incredibly high, off the screen even. But Pilar will get there. Keep the runner on second. So now there's 2 outs. He's still doing pretty good. Dexter Fowler is their cleanup hitter. He hasn't been doing terribly well. His stats are okay. We're going to just pitch at him. And there's the grounder to short, and he's out. Good job, Bolsinger. He actually makes it 6 innings without allowing any runs, and that's very good, considering he's sort of like our last pitcher in the rotation. So doing pretty well. Okay, let's go ahead and yeah. See, we need to get to Bolsinger here, so we're gonna swing away. Strike out. Jesus, how many strikeouts does he have this game? He's got 6 strikeouts. We're gonna take out Bolsinger now, though. So who can we put in? Well, we're going to go with Barney this time. Because Coughlin didn't do anything. So let's see what Barney can do. He makes solid contact to left field. Oh! He's there for the catch. Pham makes up for his error in the previous game and makes a nice diving catch there. Okay, so we're going to have to take out Jason Grilly here. And hope that he does okay. And we do make it through the inning. And now they're bringing out their relief pitcher, Trevor Rosenthal. He's got very good stats here. And we'll go runners in scoring position. We get runners on first and second. Josh Donaldson at the plate here, ready to blow this game wide open. He pops it up to right field. That's going to be an out, though. That kind of sucks. And we have Devin Travis here with 2 outs. Oh, he crushes that one to deep left field. That looks like it might make it. And it does go over the wall. 3-run shot by Devin Travis. And that is indeed going to blow the lead open. Now we have a 5-0 lead here, and that is awesome. We'll see if Pilar can keep the rally going, but no, he can't. So Rosenthal comes in and blows the lead here for Adam Wainwright, who is doing pretty well. And that gives us some more options for Grilly here. We're in the 8th inning. We're going to go runners in scoring position for Grilly. Okay, well, 16 pitches. The first runner gets to second. He's still pretty healthy here, so we'll let him have this one. That's going to be a pop-up to the catcher. Or, yeah, it is the catcher. Okay. 1 out. And we're at the top of their order now. So we're going to pitch around here. We're going to be kind of careful. Or are we? Yeah, we will. Okay, that one's hit pretty deep to center field. He's on the warning track. He hauls it in at the warning track. The runner's going to go to third base, but there's 2 outs now. And I think that we might be able to get through here with Jason Grilly. Oh, a wild pitch. Oh, my God. He's safe. He scores on the wild pitch. So there goes the shutout. We got a 2-2 count here. That is going to be a base hit up the middle, and that's going to be the end of Grilly's night here. So let's go and bring out Joe Smith. Show me the pictures, please. There we go, Joe Smith. He's bringing his ERA down slowly, but we haven't been giving him a lot of chances here. Let's see if he can get out here. Grounder to third base, and that's going to end the inning. Well done. Okay, so we give up a run, but all is not lost. We still have a pretty good thing going here. We'll do runners in scoring position. Why not? We have a runner on second. Can Troy Tulowitzki knock him in? That's a base hit. He's not going to run home, though. Too shallow. But that leaves Justin Smoke. And so far, he's batting .218. He's actually not doing all that well. Maybe second... Oh, what happened there? That went right through this player. We score a run. It'll reach the outfield. Nice. RBI single for Smoke. That's good for him. And now Bautista is probably going to ground out. Yeah, that ends the inning. Okay. We have a 6-1 lead, though. So Joe Smith is going to try to close this out. That was a walk. That sucks. Oh my God, 2 walks in a row. You're really trying to screw this up, aren't you, Joe Smith? He's actually he's the one pitcher that's got like the best ratings too. Okay. Well, we're still pretty safe. Oh man, another base hit. The bases are loaded with no outs now. Okay. We're going to visit the mound and see what he says. I'm good for another hitter or 2 at least. All right. We'll leave it up to you then, Joe Smith.
Strike 3.
He does get the strikeout. We'll give him a second batter. Grounder. Throw home. Yeah, there you go. Force out at home. That's about as lucky as we can get. And Matt Carpenter to end the game. Oh, nice. Little grounder. Throw to first. And despite the danger, we make it through without allowing any runs. That's going to end the game, and we managed to take Game 2 against the Cardinals. Bolsinger did his part helping his team beat the Cardinals 6-1. Kept the opposing batters in check throughout the game. He's now 2-1. Pretty good. Six innings, he gave up 4 hits while striking out 7 and walking 0. Wow, nice game by Bolsinger. Very, very good. And as far as RBIs go, we had Devin Travis with a 3-run shot. Pierce and Lopez each got an RBI and so did Smoke towards the end of the game. All right, I'm pretty happy with how that game went, and we have 1 game left against the Cardinals. We're in 3rd place in our division right now. It's very close. Look at this. Like, literally everything is within a game and a half. So, very, very close. Let's take a look here. So maybe Justin Smoke batting second isn't the greatest idea. And Tulo batting first is still a very good idea. Who do we want to have hitting second then? Probably Devin Travis after that game. Let's put him up there. We'll switch Donaldson and Bautista around. And there we go. I'm pretty happy with that. Let us start the game. Marcus Stroman coming out for his 5th start of the season. He's got an ERA of 4.18, which is not the greatest. And we will go and see what happens here. Stroman hit a home run in real life not too long ago, so that was pretty cool. All right, well, we're definitely leaving Stroman in here, so we'll go ahead and let him bat. He's at 20 pitches. He's been getting through the innings very quickly. Actually, both teams doing pretty well in terms of pitching. There we go. Toronto gets 2 runs in the 4th. Stroman's only at 30 pitches. He does give up a run, so it's a 2-1 lead now. 50 pitches, we'll give him the 5th. And you know what? We're going to be giving him the 6th as well, so if he does end up coming up, I don't mind too much. Stroman at 56. We'll go runners in scoring position here. He makes it through, no problem. All right, we got a 2-1 lead here. We'll go runners in scoring position as things are starting to get close. Here we go. Bautista at the plate. 0 outs, runners on first and second. And he gets a base hit here to center field. That might score the runner. No, it doesn't. I don't know why he didn't run. Seemed like he might have been able to, but he's not the fastest. But now we have Josh Donaldson with the bases loaded. Bases loaded stats. He hasn't had an opportunity yet this season. And he's facing Brett Cecil. Ouch. Oh! He's safe at first. Okay, no double play. That was pretty close, though. That could have been bad. Now we have Kevin Pillar with bases loaded. He has had a couple chances, hasn't he? Yeah, 2 chances. He did get 1 RBI, but that was on a ground out. And this time he's going to knock it into right field, scoring 1. A second runner's running home, and he's going to make it as well. That is a 2 RBI single for Pilar, and now the Jays have a 4-1 lead. Let's go ahead and Justin Smoke. He is going to hit it to shortstop, and that's going to be the inning-ending double play. But not before we break the lead open a little bit more. Marcus Stroman here in the 7th has been having a great game. No hits. How did that happen? On an error, probably. He just gave up a home run. Just letting that take me out to the ball game, finish off there. I mean, of course, as soon as I turn the volume up, that seems a little bit overpowering, but I don't think it will be overpowering in the video. However, I will check it out, though, so we'll see about that. But all right, so we have a 4-2 lead here coming into the 8th inning. We're batting right now, so I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll do runners in scoring position just so we can get some action, but nothing happens. So Stroman is at 86 pitches. He's had a great game. He did give up 1 home run, 1 hit only, though. At 86 pitches, do I want to give him an 8th inning? Some of our relief pitchers would be happy with that, that's for sure. And our setup men haven't been doing very well, let's be honest. So I think I'm happier keeping Stroman in. We'll do runners in scoring position here. Okay, well, here we go. So runners on first and second. He's now approaching 96. Well, he's at 96 pitches. I'm trying to think here. What would be a smart option? What should we do? I'm gonna let him do it. Okay, well, he walks. So that's enough for me. Only 1 out. I almost want to bring out Osuna right now. We need him. Let's bring out Osuna early. Oh, he's going to have to bat in the 9th? No, he won't. Okay. All right, Osuna, can you get out of this jam? Oh, he's safe. 1 out. They do bring home a run. If that was a double play, then they would not have scored a run there. Now the lead is down to 1. But that was only 1 pitch for Osuna. Come on, dude. We need you badly here. Nice. And he's out. Ground out. Osuna covers first and going to get us out of that inning. So with only 1 run coming aboard here, that could have been a lot worse. Anything happening in the 9th for us? No. No action. All right. Osuna's going to be going a little bit longer, but again, he only threw 2 pitches in that inning. So let's see if he can get the close.
Strike 3. Strike 3. You're out.
Roberto Osuna is a beast. He gets out of the game with the save. That should be a save for him. Let me see here. It is a save, his 3rd of the season. I brought him in for 1 other game, and I thought he was going to get a save, but it doesn't look like he did. Marcus Stroman with a great game, 7 innings and 1/3 with only 2 hits allowed. That's very, very good. How did they score? Hits into a double play. 2-run single versus Brett Cecil. A walk versus Stroman. What is this? I'm not sure how they got that run, to be honest. Because there was no hits, so it couldn't have been a home run. So it must have been, but there was 2 errors. So it must have been like a weird, maybe a couple walks. How many walks did he have? He had 1 walk, so maybe it was in that inning, and then there was like a wild pitch or a routine ground out that turned into a run. I have no idea. Regardless, I am incredibly happy with this as we leave St. Louis with the series victory, 2-1, and we are continuing to play pretty well in our season. Like we had a very bad start, but now we're starting to bring it a little bit back. However, it is a very long season. Where does it show our last 10? It should show that somewhere. There's a lot of windows though, so I'm not exactly sure. I think maybe if we go to the MLB standings. Oh, this is the MLB News. This is pretty cool, by the way. Cardinals and Donaldson streak. What? Donaldson had a streak, but it got ended. Where is the standings? There it is. Our last 10, 7-3. In our last 10, we are in second place in the division, still ahead of the Yankees, ahead of the Red Sox, and only we're not even behind the Orioles. We're like half a percentage behind. So things have been going well, to say the least. So I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I think the more I play, the more excited I get because we're getting deeper and deeper, and stories are starting to develop. You know, we have Stroman, who's had a great start so far. Bolzinger, who's been carrying up the or holding up the rear of the rotation and doing very, very well as well. We got very good batters here. Let's take a look at the lineup. Like, some of our players are doing really, really well. Josh Donaldson hitting 376, Tulo hitting 348. How many home runs we got? We got Donaldson, or Troy Tulowitzki with 5 home runs. Donaldson's got 4, 17 RBIs for Tulo. Things have been going pretty well recently, and hopefully we can continue on throughout the season. Next time around, we will be coming back to Toronto to host the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. And this is going to be a pretty decent series. They are last in the division, but as we can see here, it's very, very close. So we're only a game and a half ahead of them. So, you know, if we lose all these games, we'll be behind them easily. So hopefully that doesn't happen. That said, guys, I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and we will see you next time.